You know, I was just sitting here thinking, if I was alive during the 1600s, I'm pretty sure I'd have been a recluse. I mean, think about it. If you said the wrong thing to somebody, or somebody was just having a bad day in general, all they had to say was, "There's a witch," and poof, off to the stakes for you. I mean, we got history of this all throughout the Salem witch hunts of the 1600s, and don't forget the Crucible, and now this movie. I'm just saying, 1600s seemed like a pretty shitty time to live in.
Cause if I only had 100 fans.
Alright, The Witch. The Witch is a movie directed by Robert Eggers that stars a whole bunch of people that, honestly, I really don't know much about. But for the sake of the movie, they did a pretty good job. Now, the movie takes place in the 1630s in New England, and it tells the story of a family who are basically exiled from their town, and they move to the outskirts of the woods and start their own farm and basically start to try to live life on their own. Almost instantly into this movie, the shit hits the fan. One day, while the oldest daughter of the family is out playing with the youngest, which is a baby, the baby is snatched up and disappears. And you can see all this in the trailer. And from there, the movie just gets dark and stays dark. I think that actually helps with the overall movie because, I mean, it is a horror movie with a pretty jacked up story. Almost right off the bat, I feel sorry for the main girl in the story. Right after the baby is kidnapped, well, taken, it becomes clear that the family kind of blames her. Now, the performances in this movie were pretty good. I like the father a lot because as the movie goes on and everything just goes from bad to worse with the mysterious disappearances and the suspicions of witchcraft and dark forces and demonic things, you can see the father with his internal struggles. He's trying to keep the family together and he's trying to deny all allegations of anything about anything evil because they're a very religious family. But at the same time, he's trying to do better because their farm isn't doing so well. The crops are failing and the wife is unhappy because of the disappearance of the baby and things of that nature. Again, it's about the witch. So there is actually a witch. Family doesn't know this, of course. Now, for about the first 20-25 minutes of the movie, I would say the movie is actually very, very slow. It takes a minute. The movie is only an hour and a half long, but I have to be honest with you, sitting in the movie theater, there were points where I was looking at my watch. I mean, because the pace does slow down so much sometimes. So if you do find yourself watching this movie, I just want to let you know that if you stick around to the ending, it does bring everything around full circle for you. The ending is one of those endings that's much like the movie. It's not for everyone. Either you're going to like it or you're not going to care for it too much. Me personally, I was stuck somewhere in the middle. But it did serve as a very informative part to the movie and it brought everything together cohesively. I just want to let you know this movie isn't what the average person is expecting. So I don't think that the average person is really going to enjoy this, to be honest. Now, as a diehard movie fan, I did enjoy it. I do think it's a movie definitely worth watching. So with that being said, I feel like this is a movie that after it's out for a while, it will get released. And I feel like this is a movie you would find on Netflix. So if I had to rate this movie, I would say this is definitely a Netflix and chill type movie, if you follow. So as always, whether you liked it or whether you hated it, comment below, let me know. But if you liked it and you thought this video rocked, like, comment, and subscribe below to see more from me, Mike Proc. Till next time.
Cause if I only had 100 fans, I'd take them all to dinner, talk about the people that we used to be.